E-learning module presented by ETDC Vijayawada, SC Railway. Topic is screen reading in three-phase locus. A basic fault diagnostic screen available in three-phase locus in both caps in C panel. We can see a display screen with operating buttons, with two lamps, BPFA and LSFI. BPFA, push button for fault acknowledgement. A lamp comes switch. LSFI, signal lamp for fault indication. Through the screen, we can see three types of messages. One is information message, second one fault message, third isolation message. For example, information message such as self hold mode active. After 10 minutes MC will switch off. This type of messages will call as information message. Panto rising, please wait. Full TB restored. This type of message will call as information message. Second type of message, fault message. So we can see two types of fault messages are there, P1 and P2, priority 1 and priority 2. For example, traction bogie converter 1 oil temperature too high. So we can see a message of F0205 P1. Priority 1 message, subsystem 2, additional information bit 5 and P1 message. Along with P1, LSFI blink, BPFA will glow. Similarly, prior to 2 message, you can see here F0201 P2, earth fault in converter 1, normal operation can continue. This type of messages P1 and P2 will call as fault messages. So in fault messages, two types of fault messages are there, P1 and P2. Priority 1 message came, P1 message came, LSFI will blink, BPFA will glow. Along with LSFI and BPFA, one of the action, VCP may trip, Panto may lower, BP may drop, TB will become 0. So one of the action will be there if P1 message comes. One of the four actions, VCP trip, Panto lower, BP drop or TB 0. So we have to attend the P1 and we can work further. In case of priority 2 message, P2 message, BPFA will glow. Sometime we can work by acknowledging P2, but we have to attend the trouble. The P2 may leads to P1. Third type of message. For example, bogie 1 isolated, only off traction and braking power available. Traction bogie 1 isolated we can see. Similarly, auxiliary converter 1 isolated, cab 1 isolated, cab 2 isolated. This type of message will call as isolation message. For every isolation message we have to press enter button. So these three types of messages we can see on screen: information, fault message and isolation message. In TST, we can deal all fault message and isolation message. Different troubleshooting for fault and isolation message we can see in TST. So we can see here a simple display screen with the commands of home, up and down arrows, clear, enter. By the side of screen, the screen light can be on off, its brightness can be improved by operating plus, can be reduced by operating minus button. With the help of this operating buttons, we can operate screen. In screen, by operating main menu, we can get three subfolders. One is vehicle diagnostic, information train bus, process information. Again in vehicle diagnostic, we can see status of loco 1, status of loco 2 and browse mode. In information train bus, we can see only in case of multi of loco numbers, loco 1, loco 2. In process information, again three subfolders are there: energy consumption, commissioning data, motor temperature bar, software bar, engine mode. Again in commissioning data, we can see three subfolders: simulation mode, node information, diagnostics data set, we may call as background messages. Now we'll see one by one icons by operating this screen. What the information we'll get from the screen, we'll see one by one. If we operate home, we'll get three things: vehicle diagnostic, we can see, and information train bus and process information. When the crusher indicating vehicle diagnostic, if you enter, so we'll get vehicle diagnostic. So we can see in vehicle diagnostic, we can see three things. One is status of loco 1, status of loco 2 in browse mode. So here status of loco 1, loco was displaying. In status of loco 2, loco was not displaying. In case of multi, we can see the status of loco 2 also from the leading loco itself. Third one is the browse mode. In vehicle diagnostic, we'll get three things. One is status of loco 1, status of loco 2 and browse mode. This is status code. In status code, two digits will be there, like 00, 01, 02, 91, 92. If first digit indicates 0, no subsystem isolated. If first digit indicates 9, at least one subsystem is isolated. If second digit showing 0, there is no fault. If it is showing 1, at least one prior to 1 fault is there. If it is showing 2, at least one prior to 2 fault is there. For example, if status code showing 91, at least one subsystem isolated and one prior to 1 fault also is there. So total 19 subsystems available in 3-phase loco TST. Subsystem 1 main power, subsystem 2 traction bogie 1, traction converter number 1, subsystem number 3 traction bogie 2, that is traction converter number 2, subsystem number 4 harmonic filter, subsystem number 5 hotel load, subsystem number 6 axle converter 1, subsystem number 7 axle converter 2, subsystem number 8 axle converter 3, subsystem 9 battery system, subsystem number 10 brake system bar pneumatic, subsystem 11 auxiliaries in HB1, subsystem number 12 auxiliaries is in HB2, Subsystem 13, cab 1, 14, cab 2. Subsystem number 15, fire detection, 16, speedometer. Subsystem number 17, FLG processor FLG1, 18, FLG2 processor FLG2, 19, train bus. 19 subsystems are available in three-phase locos. So we'll discuss about these 19 subsystems in TST. From vehicle diagnostic, we can see status of loco 1, status of loco 2 and browse mode. Suppose if status of loco 1, here we can see status of loco 1 31001 showing 00. That means there is no faults, no subsystems isolation. First digit 0 indicates no subsystem isolation and second digit 0 indicates no faults. In vehicle diagnostic, if status of loco 1 is showing 90 or 91 like this, to know which subsystem this problem is there, we have to select the status of loco 1, the crusher we have to select to the loco number 1 31001, then we have to press enter. Now we can see in loco 1 31001 status of each subsystem. By go on pressing enter, one by one subsystem status also we can see. Subsystem number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like this. So 19 subsystem status we can check. For example, while checking the status of subsystems one by one by entering, so you can see here the status of subsystem is showing 90. In loco number 31001, subsystem number 3 status is showing 90, means this subsystem was isolated. Traction bogie 2 was isolated. Finally, by operating vehicle diagnostic, we can know about status of loco 1, status of loco 2 and browse mode. Browse mode means uncleared problems. We can see in the browse mode, it will display first isolation messages, uncleared P1, P2 messages we can see in the browse mode. For example, if any traction motor isolated in case of IGBT loco, so we can see that message in the browse mode. Next in main menu, second one, information train bus. For operating information train bus, we have to select crusher position to the 2. So by operating down arrow, now we can enter. So we can see loco number 1 and loco number 2. So in case of multi, if UAC connected properly, the second loco number also will display. If loco number is displaying in case of multi, loco 1, loco 2 displaying means proper multi connection was takes place. In single loco, only one loco number will display. Third one, process information. So the crusher should be in 3 position. By operating arrows, we have to enter. Again in process information, we'll get energy consumption, commission data, and third one is motor temperature, software bar inching mode. If you want energy consumption, we can enter. While take no charge, we have to take the readings of consumption and generation. At handover charge also, HOC also, we have to take readings of consumption and regeneration. Energy consumed and energy regenerated. The difference between handover charge to the taken over charge will the trip consumption per trip regeneration. The difference between the energy consumed during the trip minus energy regenerated during the trip will become final consumption of the loco during the trip. Next, for commissioning data, so we have to operate main menu. From main menu we have to go to the process information. Now again enter. So we'll get three things. One, enzyme consumption, we have already seen. Second one is commissioning data. Third one is motor temperature, software bar, inching mode. So if you want commissioning data, again down arrow, enter. From commissioning data, we can see three things: diagnostics data set, that means background messages, node information, simulation mode. Diagnostic data set, background messages. So for every problem, we'll get background messages. Front end messages are different and background messages are different. We can see here front end and background messages, diagnostics data set messages. For example, for disturbance in converter 1 or 2 or isolation cases, so many background messages may develop. So many types of background messages may develop. For converter isolation or disturbance, so many internal problems will be there. Through software, NSC, ASC, FLG, SLG, this background message will develop with a number. In case of troubleshooting, if problem unable to rectify, LP can repeat this background message to the TLC or shed staff for advice. Commission data. We have seen already diagnostics data set. Next is the node information. If you select node information, you will get default screen, status of FLG, SLG. For analyzation of loco, we have to observe FLG 504, 550, 570, 590, 596. This default screen will display if we select node information. Next, in commission data, third one, simulation mode. If you select simulation mode and if you enter, so we can see in simulation mode, we can see OHE, speed of the train or loco, how much tractive effort or braking effort we are giving, and FLG node, SLG node we can see. Generally, while working of a train, we can put in simulation mode. We can work. And for conducting of loco brake power test also, so we have to select a simulation mode, then only we can conduct a loco brake power test. Loco should not move up to 150 kN or 100 kN. So by saying TB effort in the simulation mode, we can conduct a loco brake power test. In processor information, we have seen energy consumption, commission data. Third one is the motor temperature, software, inching mode. So if you select this one, so we'll get three things: traction motor temperature we can see, software versions we can see, and inching mode for moving loco with inching speed, maximum speed of 1.5 kmph. Now if we select a traction motor temperature, so if we enter, each traction motor temperature we can see through the sensor cables available for a traction motor. We are having 5 cables R, Y, B, neutral and temperature sensor cables are available. Through the temperature sensor cables we can know the temperature of the each traction motor. Next, software is available. This is for shed stop purpose. So we can see what are the softwares available in this loco. Next, inching mode operation. So moving loco with inching speed. So for inching mode, so we have to keep TB handle 0 position. So we have to select inching mode operation. So train should be in a stopped condition. Train bar loco. TB handle 0. And if you operate JETL after selecting of MPJ forward and loco press releasing, if you operate JETL, the loco will move with the inching speed, set speed. The set speed will be default set speed will be 0.8. We can set speed by operating up and down arrows. From 0.5 to 1.5 we can select. If we operate JETL, now the loco bar train will move with a speed of set speed. During set speed, this inching mode active status will become to 1. So if inching mode is not required, JETL off, and if you disturb TEB handle, this inching mode will deactivate. So in case of speedometer not working, the axis speed can be displayed in simulation mode and inching mode screens. Procedure for viewing background message. So if you select a main menu, so we'll get 3 things: vehicle diagnostic, information train bus and process information. We have to select 3. And again in process information we'll get again 3 things: energy consumption, commissioning data and traction motor temperature bar, software bar, inching mode. We have to select the second one, commissioning data. In commission data again 3 things will come: diagnostic data set, node information and simulation mode. We have to select 1, diagnostic data set. For seeing the background messages, first we have to select the process information. Next again in process information, commission data, and again in commission data we have to select the diagnostic data set. 3, 2, 1. Now we'll see some of the modified display screens. So here you can see ARC display screen with modifications. So you can see directly here for the TB we are applying and we are getting OHE, from which cab we are working, Panto position and BCB positions, status of subsystems. Directly we can see speed, what is the battery bar charger voltage, MR pressure, BP pressure and BC whether applied or not, condition of auto brake, parking brake, emergency brake and loco brakes, and main screen also we can see, and fixed screen control board. By operating fixed screen control keypad or by graphical screen control, we can operate the screen. ARC display panel. We can see here BHL make a display in it. Directly we can see the digital meters indicators on screen: speedometer, TB meters, battery, OHE and position of pantographs, VCB, loco, and if TCN communication, because FLG indications will be there. In TCN communication, status of ICP1 and 2, subsystem status. So here by operating process information and diagnosis, we can see about different screens, messages screens can be operated by operating process information and diagnosis. We can see here BHL make screen. So TCN communication ICP1 ICP2 position just like FLG 596, VIU just like SLG. Meters you can see position of Panto and VCP position also we can see directly on screen. So ICP1 ICP2, SLG1, SLG2, VIU1 and 2, SLG1 and SLG2. TCN communication, fine communication network. By operating subsystems 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 19 subsystems we can see on the screen. Status of each subsystem we can see. And browse mode also. By operating process information, we'll get different icons. By operating process information icon, we can see node information, energy consumption, and simulation mode, software versions, hinging mode, and motor converter also. So isolation of traction motors also we can see from motor converter icon. Process information and diagnosis icons, we can read entire the screen. BHL make screen. So we can see here BHL make TCN communication touch screen. For example, for knowing the traction motor isolation. First we have to enter touch process information icon. Now on right side of the screen a drop menu will display. Press the button motor converter. Now TM status will display on the DDS screen. So you can see here each traction motor status. It is indicating green enable means all traction motors are working. Indicating orange disable means TM isolation. Concerned traction motor is not working. So by operating process information and diagnosis, we can see the screen reading in BHL make. So we can see here MEDA make. Meda display in it. Here you can see Meda screen having three sections. Section 1 with the gauges of speedometer, BC pressure, BP pressure we can see, node we can see, tract effort and braking effort, OHE available, current, how much tract effort we are giving, percentage, loco number, date, time, we can see in the section 1. In section 2, signal amps position, LSTJ, LSP, LSAF, PPCS, LSPW, LSCE, parking brake, BPPP. So when a fire will get an indication. In section 3, so application of parking brakes, emergency brake, MPJ position, BLCP position, TE limit operations which if operated, TE limit indication will come, simulation mode, banking mode, phantom position, and TM isolation positions, TM working positions we can see in the section 3. So we can operate icons, main menu, browse mode. So these main menu and browse mode will be useful for LP. So if you operate main menu, main menu key, navigation keys, so we'll get 7 icons, 7 indications we'll get, 7 things we can see from main menu: vehicle diagnostic, process information, train configuration, self test, digital input status, digital output status, and user programmable screens. For LP, concern to the LP, so we can operate vehicle diagnostic and process information by operating number keys 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 we can see in the bottom of the screen. These use numbers or navigation keys to select the menu options. So these numbers, so if you press 1 we'll get a vehicle diagnosis we can see. If you operate 2, process information we can see. Now we'll see vehicle diagnostic. If you operate vehicle diagnostic, 3 things we will get: status of loco, browse mode, and diagnostic data set. So this background message can be seen from the diagnostic data set. In vehicle diagnostic only we'll get diagnostic data set in case of Meda locos. So we can see here in vehicle diagnostic 3 things will be there: one loco status, browse mode, and diagnostic data set. So loco status of each subsystem. Directly we can see whether it is healthy or not, or any problem. So we can see subsystem number 7 actually converted to fail, means converted to was isolated. So we can see subsystem 5 hotel load not available, means particular loco not having hotel load facility. The status of loco status we can see directly by operating vehicle diagnostic. Browse mode. So if you select browse mode from vehicle diagnostic, so we can see uncleared problems. See, actually converted to isolated. So we can, in browse mode we can see uncleared problems in the priority of first isolation messages, next P1 message, next P2. Next, Dynamics data set. In Dynamics data set, background messages, we can see entire all archive faults or all active faults we can see. So if you select all active faults, this background message will be displayed. By page up, page down, we can see all active faults. From vehicle diagnostic, we can see loco status, browse mode, and diagnosed data set. Now next, from main menu, the second one is the process information. Now we'll see process information. If you operate process information, second button, if we acknowledge, if you press second button, from process information we can select 6 things. One is energy consumption, node information, software versions, motor temperature, simulation mode, and inching mode. From main menu, second one, process information. If you select process information, we'll get these 6 things. We'll see one by one. So in energy consumption, we will get 3 things. One is lifetime data and trip data and monthly data. If you select trip data, our trip consumption will come. So we can see trip data consumption. While take no charge, if you reset by selecting the trip data, if you reset, so data starts from resetting point, and we can know the at a handover charge we can take the readings directly. So if you select software versions, so we can see different softwares available in this MEDA. So motor temperature also we can select. Third one, we can see temperature of each traction motor. We can see node information. In Mica space, nodes will come like this: FLG 504, 550, 570 like this. So in TCN communication, BHL will get ICP1, ICP2, 504, 550, 570, 590, 596. In MEDA will get MCC1 node, MCC1, 504, 550, 570 like this will get. So in MEDA make vehicle control unit was controlled by MCC1 and MCC2. So we can see here node information. So inching mode. So TB handle 0. So if you operate ZL, just like conventional 3-phase locos, loco will move with inching speed, set speed. So by selecting process information, we can see 6 icons we can select. So we can see energy consumption, node information, software versions, motor temperature, and simulation mode, and inching mode. We can see keyboard for MEDA screen. Different touch keys are available. By operating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screens, we can operate by operating one we'll get main menu. In main menu only 2 things important for loco pilot. One is vehicle diagnostic and process information. Through vehicle diagnostic we can see loco status, browse mode, and background messages. In process information we can see energy consumption, software, inching mode, node information, simulation mode, and motor temperature. So different soft keys in left side and right side we'll see. So M key for default screen, F for fixed default screen, C press previous screen will come. If E key for enter purpose. In right side, left arrow, right arrow, up arrow and down arrow, you can see for selection of icons. We can see here BTL make display. Similar to the BHL and MEDA. So by operating operation maintenance and diagnostics icons, we can see different screen readings. BTL make display. So far we have seen basic screen, ARC, BHL, MEDA and BTL make. Different types of screens. These screens by seeing the different messages, fault and isolation messages, we can troubleshoot as per the TST. Next we will see the TST. Thank you.